Hello, guys. Welcome back to Blazing Football. We are going to do the match review and the player ratings for Arsenal versus Norwich, which happened yesterday. Uh, Rahul, yesterday was an exceptional win for Arsenal. What do you think?
Yes, finally, the performance was amazing yesterday. See, people just tell me that it's just Norwich City, but a win is a win. We finally got our 3 points. So we can't just underestimate Norwich City as such because obviously they are in the last position, but they have bet Manchester City at their own backyard, and it was also difficult for United to beat them in the FA Cup quarterfinals. They managed to take it through extra time, even though they were down to 10 men. So we definitely should not underestimate this win. And yeah, hopefully this performance will continue.
Yeah, definitely. I felt that it was an exceptional performance. We actually bossed the whole game, all in all departments. Actually, even like many people like doubted our defense, saying that we won't be able to keep a clean sheet and stuff like that. They were like doubting Mustafi, this and that. But David Lewis also was there in the team, and still we pulled out a clean sheet, which is very important for us. And even to be noted that Martinez in his last seven Premier League starts, he has six clean sheets, which is very important to be noted also. He's also putting up performance, even though he's a second keeper. He's been putting in exceptional performance for Arsenal right now. And yeah, even in our midfield yesterday, I felt that Danny Ceballos had actually played a really good game. He was like, I actually like it was like I saw him the first game he played for Arsenal against, I think it was against West Ham, I think. Like he pulled out an like a man of the match performance in
Oh,
that match.
he played an exceptional game against Burnley at the start of the
Burnley. Yeah,
season.
sorry. That game that was like it was similar to
Yeah,
that because everything was going in for him. He was like putting the passes through balls and all, and it was exceptional to see that. And even I felt that even Granit Xhaka also played a very important role in this game, and he also scored a crucial goal, the second goal, and it was very important for us. And even I think it is Aubameyang scored his 50th goal finally after 79 games, and he's the fastest player to score the 50 goals for Arsenal. Yeah,
yeah, and look at the competition he had.
yeah,
The likes of Thierry Henry, Ian Wright, Robin Van Persie, Alexis Sanchez, and it's not a small task because look at the team he's having right now
yeah, exactly. That is the
compared to
point.
compared
Team
to
they
the
had.
team they had in those days. So it's not at all a small feat. It's a huge achievement, and hopefully he'll sign a new deal because I heard Arteta was confident that
Yeah,
Aubameyang wants to stay, and it is also good news yesterday that Saka signed an
yeah.
extension finally.
Yesterday was a very good day for Arsenal.
Yeah, after so long. So I don't remember when the was the last time I experienced such a day supporting this club.
Yeah,
So finally things are
moving in the right
coming into
direction for us.
shape right now. So hopefully this will continue. Let's see.
Yeah, even actually the news about Mkhitaryan, his contract has been cancelled by his
Yes.
agent.
So
Uh,
we are saving at almost 11 million per year
yeah,
in
plus the agent
wages.
has
So
plus the agent has to pay some fee to Arsenal because they are cancelling the contract with Arsenal.
yes, they are supposed
Yeah,
to pay
yeah,
compensation because yeah, and we are saving around 200,000 per week.
yeah. That is very, very
Uh,
important for us.
that
Actually,
is
we can
very
give.
very huge. Noting that how financially strong we are over the
Yeah,
years, so it's such a huge boost for us in terms of financially.
yeah. Actually, like I thought Arsenal will go for a back four, but they played David Lewis and we went to a back three. Even like if suppose that match had gone and like even Pepe was dropped and Saka didn't play and many changes he made. Like every fan were like in doubt actually why like maybe he's resting them for the Wolves game. But if this match had gone in a wrong way, everyone would have criticized Arteta. But now since we have won, everyone are behind him right now, and it's actually good that all the fans are behind him and hopeful that the next three fixtures also go in the positive direction. So yeah,
Yeah,
Rahul, let's
because
get into the.
yeah,
Oh yeah, you want to tell something?
no, we can go straight into the
Yeah,
player ratings.
yeah, sure. Let's get into the player rating. Let's start from the goalkeeper, Emiliano Martinez.
Yeah, Again, an exceptional performance.
Yeah,
Uh, at the end of towards the end of first half, from McLean's free kick, if I'm not wrong, he
yeah,
pulled
yeah,
off an astonishing save.
yeah,
So yeah, he's been an amazing number two right now, and his distribution is always again very notable and very satisfactory. Yeah, he knows what he needs to do right now, and the next game is going to be a huge test for him because
yeah,
Wolves are not at all a normal team. They are known for their pace and their attack and the number of shots they produce per game. So it
mm.
won't be an easy game for Martinez. It will be a huge test. So yeah, let's see how he performs. But as far as yesterday was concerned, very satisfactory. I'll give him an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, even I think eight is very like a correct point for him because he pulled out even the second half. At the start of the second half, he pulled out two or three good saves when Norwich were attacking in the second half, which was also very
Yes.
important. And I feel he deserves the eight. Okay, let's move to the back three now. First is Mustafi.
Again, pretty shaky performance. He didn't settle as much as he wanted to, or as much as Arteta wants him to, and a couple of missed passes, I think, in the first half. So I think that's one of the reasons why he was substituted
Yeah.
in the half time. And yeah, I would give him a 5 out of 10.
Yeah, definitely. I would actually give him a four because like he did like so many mistakes in that game. Like even like he didn't have much pressure on him also because there were no strikers from Norwich who were like going like any threat also. But still he was doing those missed passes and like doing so many mistakes. I was like very sad and he deserves I think a four or five max. He doesn't deserve more than that. So yeah, next let's go to David Luiz.
Yeah, I think he didn't have much to do yesterday because Norwich weren't that threatening, to be honest. In the first half, we completely dominated the possession, if I'm not wrong. And yeah, it was just a normal day for David Luiz. And the notable thing is he didn't commit any mistakes
Yeah.
as he used to. So yeah, nothing much to comment on his performance. So I'll give him a 6
Yeah,
since he didn't commit any mistake.
yeah. Even I will give him a six because he didn't have much to do in this game, and also the I think in defense the only place he can play without doing mistakes is in the back three in the center. Like that's where he's
Yeah,
less exposed. So I feel that is
yes.
if we have to play him, we have to go for a back three, and I think he does a decent job there with like without doing any mistakes. So I think yeah, six is perfect for him. The next is Kolasinac.
Kolasinac, again, he had a pretty shaky start. And in the second half too, when Newcastle had got an amazing start in the second half, he was a little bit rusty and shaky. But yeah, there was no defensive error from him again. And I don't know whether it was a penalty or not. I didn't see it afterwards,
Which
which
one?
Norwich had claimed,
No,
which
I
was a
don't know. No,
tackle from.
it was not. I don't think it was a penalty because it was just a
Okay,
light touch.
so yeah, again, considering that he didn't have much to do again, so I would give him a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, it was a standard performance from him. Where like I don't actually see him as a center back because the way he positions himself, like he takes the ball, he is more suited to play as a left back than a center back.
Yes.
I feel so. Like even though he is being played in the center back, I feel he did a decent job. So yeah, he had a standard performance. He didn't do much of any mistake like he did in the Sheffield match.
Moreover, we have nobody in his position right now.
Yeah, we
We have
have
a lot of
Socrates.
centre backs
Yeah,
right now.
we have Socrates and Holding, but still to give them rest, I feel like maybe Arteta felt Kolasinac would like be enough for this game. So yeah,
Yeah.
it was a standard performance. Six is the perfect score for him. Next, let's move to the right back, Hector Bellerin.
Again, an unconvincing performance according to me. I thought he would take time to settle in and create some chances, but again, he's finding it difficult to run. And of course, he got so many chances to cross the ball, but he failed to do so. So again, it was a pretty unsatisfactory performance from him. And yeah, he lacks pace right now. I don't know. It's very. I feel bad to see his performances right now because Hector Bellerin was known for his pace, but nowadays he's struggling to run. And even if he gets the ball, it's difficult for him to control right now. Because I remember an attempt where he was in the penalty box, he got the ball, but he tripped over the ball while crossing. So
Yeah,
that is not what we want him to do or Arteta wants him to do. And I think he was by far the worst player in the pitch yesterday. So I would give him a 4.
I would not say he was the worst player. According to me, Mustafi was more worse. At least, like for me, Hector Bellerin, out of those after the lockdown, the games he had, like this game was his best performance. So I would act like he tried his best. He didn't do much of the missed passes he did in the previous games. So and yeah, definitely he has lost a yard of his pace after his injury. Like there was a run where he couldn't catch up with the player. Also, there was
Yeah, it happened a couple of times
yeah a
actually
couple
in
of
the
times
first
that
half. So
yeah we could clearly see that he is definitely like not his own as he was before. Yeah, so I would
yeah,
actually rate him a 5. Five. I think 5 is a perfect score because he also played for 60 minutes, I guess, 60 to 70 minutes.
yeah.
Yeah,
He played for around 78 minutes
yeah, okay,
till Cedric came.
yeah. Okay, he's rating 4 for Bellerin, and I'm rating 5 for Bellerin. Okay, the next player we are going is Kieran Tierney.
Yeah, again, we all know what he's capable of doing. He had a much better performance, much comfortable performance rather, because again, Norwich weren't that much threatening when it comes to them attacking. So he didn't have much to do defensively, but he took advantage of how Max Aarons was playing because Aarons didn't have a good game yesterday. So Kieran Tierney took good advantage of that, and he also had a couple of crosses, beautiful cross in the first half. So that's what we want to see from him, and he knows what his role is in the team now. Day by day, his in terms of understanding, he's more clear of what he wants to do and what Arteta wants him to do. So
Yeah.
yeah, again, very good performance. I would give him a 7.
Yeah, even I would give him a 7 because he had a pretty good performance. And yeah, even in the first half, like Norwich couldn't track him back. He was having a lot of empty space in that left side, and he was able to produce some 2 or 3 very good crosses also, which we were not able to convert, but still it was like exceptional crosses. Uh,
Yeah,
and,
again, he created a chance for Aubameyang, where
yeah,
Aubameyang was able to pass the ball to Xhaka,
yeah,
which led to a goal. So
yeah,
yeah, that's what we wanted to see from him. And yeah, I would give him a 7. Yeah.
yeah. Even I would give him a 7. Okay, the next player we are going to rate is Granit Xhaka.
Again, he proves in and day out why he is such an important member in this lineup in terms of the stability he's creating, in terms of the passes he's producing. It's not an exceptional performance, but still he is very, very important to what Mikel Arteta is trying to do. He's basically the center point of Mikel Arteta's analysis and tactical gameplay. Not many people understand that just blindly criticizing Xhaka for what he had done last November. So he definitely has proven himself. And yeah, again, I would give him an 8 this time because he got the goal. It is
Yeah,
his first goal this season. And defensively, too, he didn't put a foot wrong yesterday. So yeah, I would give him an 8 today because in terms of how we are playing the whole season, it's very, very surprising to see midfielders scoring goals
yeah, exactly.
because In the last 3 games, we've seen at least one midfielder gets into the score sheet. Against Southampton, Willock scored. Against Sheffield United, Ceballos
Sabah,
scored. And yesterday against Norwich, Xhaka scored. So we also want to see more midfielders contributing to the attack and scoring goals. So yeah, again a very good performance from Xhaka. I would give him an 8.
yeah, definitely. Even I would give him an 8 because it was a very he commanded the midfield actually. Like he was able like he can like he shows how important he is for us. Like without him, we find it difficult to actually string passes in the midfield. And
Yes.
also the link up play between him and Ceballos is going like partnership is going very well right now. And yeah, the goal also was very important, and he finished it beautifully. So I would give him an 8. The next player is Ceballos.
Yeah, easily one of his best performances, especially in the first half. He settled in very quickly and started to show what he is capable of. That's what we as a team want from a creative unit, because he is known to be a creative player. And for a long time, we didn't have that creative input from anybody. Mesut Ozil was not at all in form, and now he's nowhere to be seen. I don't know what his case is going to be right now. So the only midfield players who can try to create chances in our team are Willock and Ceballos. So it is very, very important for Ceballos to step up and produce the performances as he did yesterday. It was very, very similar to what he did against Burnley. So yeah, we want him to continue doing the same. And again, in the second half, when Norwich had a continuous possession, he was struggling to settle in again. But once he settled in, he started to produce some good passes. And in the first half, he created a number of chances where Lacazette should have scored.
Yeah, definitely.
And so it's not Ceballos' fault here. And yeah, it's very, very satisfactory. And I would give him a 7.
Yeah, even I think a 7 is a perfect score for him because in the first half he was very good. In the first half, he was like all the passes of his were going correctly to the player, and he didn't do any missed passes. And he was trying to create more. And the chance which he created for Lacazette also was an exceptional cross, which Lacazette couldn't score. Yeah, definitely he deserves a 7. And let's hope that he continues this performance for the next games also. Yeah,
Yeah.
next player we are going to do is
The front three now.
yeah, front three. Well, let's start with Aubameyang.
Yeah, it's good to see him in the score sheet. Again, the fastest Arsenal player to score 50 Premier League goals. And in the first half, we created some chances, but it was difficult for us to score. But he broke the deadlock by his usual amazing presses that creates a pressure for the goalkeeper. And similar to what Eddie Nketiah did against Southampton, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah,
And Aubameyang has scored a very, very similar goal before
yeah. It is
against
not the first time he's
Watford
doing
last
it.
season.
Yeah,
Against Watford last season, I think he scored a very, very similar goal. And it shows why Arteta favors the players pressing so hard, because Aubameyang is very, very fast, and he's suited more for the pressing style. So again, the second goal, it was again a mistake by Norwich, but he made sure that he converted the chance. If it was Lacazette, he would have struggled to score that goal, and he
yeah,
would have looked
definitely.
for passes.
Yeah, definitely.
So Aubameyang is very, very clinical when it comes to scoring, and I hope he does it day in and day out, because now I think he got his confidence back, and he's one of the best players in our team right now. So yeah, I would give him an 8 again.
Okay.
Very good performance, and I wish he would do the same against Wolves. Let's see.
I actually even I thought of giving him 8, but actually I'm going to give a 9 because even though the two goals were like kind of gifted to him, but the assist also he did to Granit Xhaka. I'm adding an extra point, so I'm going to give him a 9.
Okay.
Like yeah, people say that the goal was gifted and all that, but still to have the composure to finish it, not many people can finish it. So it is like he's
Exactly.
a very important player for us, and he kind of seems happy right now. You could even see that after scoring the goal, he was very happy, and he was not angry when he was substituted, where he could have, if he had played for long, he could have scored a hat trick also. So
Yeah.
he clearly shows that he's a team player. He just wants the results. He's not behind the golden boot or anything. So yeah, he's a very important player. I just hope that we tie him down to a new long deal. Uh, so yeah, the next player is Reece Nelson.
He's again, he had a good start in my opinion. He has the kind of pace which we need from a right winger, in my opinion. But still, he wasn't able to complete all of his passes. He wasn't able to create the chance which was needed for us to score a goal. So sometimes very, very rusty. And he was also pretty much struggling to track back in terms of how he's defending. So I'd give Reece Nelson a 6. Yeah.
Okay. Uh, I actually felt that Reece didn't have a good game yesterday because I was kind of disappointed because I expected more from him. Because already we know that Pepe is always in the right wing, and he got a chance. I was actually happy he got a chance to prove himself, and I felt he didn't do much in the right wing. Like he didn't like put many crosses as well during the game. He had a few stints of the game where he showed his pace and passing and all that, but I felt he could have like put more into the right side and like gave more crosses, and we could have had a more threat through the right, which we didn't. So I felt it was not a very good game for him. I would give him about yeah, 5 or 6. Yeah, five. I'll go with, he was better than Bellerin, so go with the 6. So the next player is Lacazette.
Yeah, again, a very, very frustrating performance. I can understand his holding up play. He holds up the ball really well. He looks up for the players around him. He passes them well. But from a striker, what we need is goals, goals, and goals, which he's struggling to produce. He had a number of chances in the first half. We can't blame the creative unit today because the creative unit was 100% in my opinion. Created at least 2 to 3 chances for Lacazette to score, especially the header, which I think he headed it straight to a goal, if I'm not wrong. So he should be scoring those chances. And given that he has a huge potential, because he was the player of the season for us last season. He was Arsenal's best player last season. So he should be continuing to do that. But I don't know what he is missing in right now. Clearly not good enough to start the next game against Wolves, because we cannot afford Lacazette to waste chances against a team like Wolves. Against Norwich, we were able to get those 3 points because Norwich weren't good defensively. We can't expect the same against Wolves. So yeah, again a frustrating performance from Lacazette. I would give him a 5. I'm
Yeah,
being very, very reasonable.
yeah, definitely. Even I think 5 is a perfect score because like there were many chances he missed, and yeah, definitely that is actually a role of a striker to hold up play and everything. Yeah, he does that perfectly and all that. But yeah, definitely we need strikers to score, and he got pretty much many chances to score, and he didn't. So yeah, like it was frustrating for him and as well as the fans to see that he's missing so many chances. Plus, yeah, so I feel that 5 is a perfect score for him. And I feel Arteta would have played in this match because there were more chances for him to score and gain his confidence, especially against
Yeah.
Norwich. So that's why I felt that Arteta played Lacazette and ultimately he couldn't score as well. Yeah, so I think next match I feel either Eddie Nketiah is going to strike or I think it's going to be Aubameyang. So yeah, let's see what is the lineup for the next game. So the subs for this match, the first sub who came in the halftime for Mustafi Holding.
He had a pretty shaky start. Again, he took some time for him to settle in, but that was a point where Norwich started settling in and creating some chances. So it was important for us to come out of it and start settling in the second half. And after that, Holding had pretty much nothing to do. And there was an attempt where Holding started dribbling the ball and coming into the penalty box, if I'm not
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah, yeah. He came.
So, so yeah, other than that, defensively, he didn't have much to do today. So I would give him a 6.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty standard performance. Like he was shaky at the start, but then he got settled down, and he didn't have much to do. So I think six is perfect for him. The standard performance. The next player who came was Willock.
Willock again. I don't know. When did he come in?
He came for Reece Nelson.
Okay, yeah. Willock again. I don't think he had much to do. It was important for us to kill the game, to avoid Norwich scoring, which I think we did pretty much. That's what we did actually. And yeah, Joe Willock didn't have much of an impression on the pitch. And again, he didn't put any foot wrong. So yeah, I don't think it's fair enough to mark him. But never mind, I'll give him a 6 again.
Yeah, even I think it was standard performance from him as well. He had, I think, two chances actually. One which he could have left it to Ceballos, but he took that left foot shot and it went over the bar. And the other
Yeah,
one
yeah,
was,
yeah, I remember that.
yeah, the other one was he created a free space on the right, and it was just missing, like it went beside the post. So he had two chances. He had energy in the game. He brought energy into the game, and yeah, it was a standard performance. He didn't put any foot wrong. So I will give him a 6. The next player was Eddie Nketiah.
Yeah, again, he didn't have much work to do. As you said before, it's important for him to bring that energy on the pitch, which
Yeah,
of course he does every game. His pressing is also very much notable and satisfactory. Again, I don't think it's fair to mark him, so yeah, I would give him a 6 again.
yeah. Even I felt 6 was the perfect score, as even Lacazette was not able to score, and yeah, so I think Arteta brought in Eddie Nketiah to get some game time. So yeah, he didn't do anything much like to change the game or anything. We have finished the game. It was just a breeze through. So I felt it was 6 is a perfect score for him. And the next player was Pepe.
Pepe, I don't. Yeah, again, uh, the energy that he brings onto the pitch and the pressure he creates against the Norwich defense. Again, it's unfair to mark him that he didn't have much to do. So, yeah, again, Pepe, he didn't have much to do. And again, he created that energy which we needed in the dying minutes. So, yeah, it's unfair to mark him. So, I'll give him a standard 6 again.
Yeah, even I would give him a 6 because I think he came very late into the game. And also he
Yeah.
just had like few three corners to take, and from one of the corners also we scored. So yeah, it was a decent performance from him. I would rate him a 6. So the last player we are going to rate is Cedric.
Yeah, again, dream debut for him. Uh, According to me, he did more in 15 minutes than what Hector Bellerin tried to do for 75 minutes. So it's a huge confidence booster for him again because he hadn't played for almost 6 months for us. And people also questioned why we should give him an extension now. And yeah, for a free signing, it's not at all a bad start, according to me. It was again a very good goal from him outside the box with his left foot. So we haven't scored much goals outside the box this season. So it's nice to see some new energy, new player into the pitch for the first time. And yeah, it's a very very satisfactory performance. I would give him a 7 or an 8 today. Yeah,
I would give him a 7 because he was a substitute. So I think 7 is correct for him. And
but
yeah,
but come on, he had a number of crosses
yeah, definitely he did
in
like
15 minutes.
in 15 minutes he did definitely did more than what Bellerin did in Three matches. Yeah, definitely we accept that. But I feel that
Yeah,
seven is seven is
yeah,
kind of correct for him because yeah, because even though the game was already over, he just came and scored a goal, which was important for his confidence also. And I felt that yeah, it was a very good performance from him. And I feel now that we have
yeah,
we have so much. I feel there is a lot of competition in the right back also now, right now, because with Cedric and Maitland-Niles both playing very good in the right side, I feel that Bellerin has a lot of competition, and he has to like put up good performances if he wants to be in the starting 11, according to me. So yeah, it is
yeah,
in the as Arteta already told in the press conference that Cedric is the best player that we have right now in our team. That is very good
yeah.
in the final third.
He complemented his technical abilities,
Yeah,
especially. And according to him, apparently, he is the best right back in our team right now.
yeah.
So, yeah, it's also very, very important for Bellerin to have this competition because it's
Yeah.
a reality that for him to have
Okay, the next, how do you rate Arteta's 11? How do you think?
I think he got it right today after so long because there were a couple of instances where, as fans, we all had to question his substitutes. His
Yeah,
substitutions were a big question mark when he started after the restart. So, yeah, it will be a huge boost for Arteta as well. He knows what to do the next game and the upcoming games because we have a huge run of games right now. We have to face Wolves and then Leicester and then Tottenham and then Liverpool and then Manchester City. So it will be a huge test for Arteta. But as far as I've seen yesterday, I've given a 9 because he is responsible for this performance, according to me.
yeah,
And as fans, we have to credit the manager when it's due because if nothing goes in our way, we are the first to criticize the manager. But if everything goes as per plan, we have to back the manager. So I would give him a 9, an easy 9. And yes, so we have our trust in Arteta right now. We understand what he's trying to do on the pitch and off the pitch. So yeah, let's see.
yeah. Even I think I would give him a 9 because the 11 he picked, even though it was like he rested many people, the job was done. We needed the 3 points and we got the 3 points. That's all. And we have to move to the next game. And I think it was important also to rest few players because they were playing continuously since the last three games, and we have continuous run of fixtures the next week. So yeah, I think it was perfect by Arteta to pick this team, and we got the 3 points. That's all we needed. I would give him a 9. So yeah, guys, that is our player ratings and match review for the game Arsenal versus Norwich. If you think our ratings are correct, please comment down. If you have your own ratings, please comment down. That's all. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.